The night my husband introduced his fiancée, I was still legally his wife. He held her hand like I had never existed. And when someone asked if I was okay, I smiled. That was the night I stopped being his victim and started being his future. His name is David. He used to say I was the best thing that ever happened to him. 8 years of marriage, 2 children, 1 house, 1 shared life. Then one day he said he was confused. Confusion is a polite word for cowardice. 2 weeks later I saw her at a charity gala. On his arm, red dress, perfect smile, hand resting possessively on his chest. I was invited too. He didn't expect me to show up. But humiliation only works if the target hides. When we made eye contact, he stiffened. She looked me up and down. "Oh," she said sweetly. "You must be the ex." Ex. Interesting word. We were still married. I didn't correct her. Correction is emotional. Observation is powerful. "She's very calm," she whispered loudly enough for others to hear. David laughed nervously. "She's always been quiet." No. I had always been watching. That night I learned something critical. He wasn't in love. He was performing. And performance needs an audience. The next morning, everyone expected drama. Crying posts. Angry calls. Public exposure. Instead, I filed for divorce quietly. No insults. No online rants. No war. Just paperwork. He called me 3 times. I didn't answer. Silence is terrifying to people who expect chaos. When you don't react, they don't know where they stand. 2 weeks later, he sent a message. "Why are you being so cold?" Cold? Interesting. He had replaced me publicly. But my composure unsettled him. Because control requires response. And I gave him none. Revenge is not about hurting someone. It's about understanding them better than they understand themselves. David had 3 weaknesses. He needed admiration. He feared looking foolish. He depended on social validation. His new fiancée, Vanessa, fed weakness number 1. She posted everything. Romantic dinners. Matching outfits. Hashtags about destiny. The more she displayed him, the more I understood something. She wasn't secure. She was staking territory. And insecure people overexpose. Overexposure creates cracks. I didn't attack her. I followed her. I watched patterns. And I waited. While they traveled and performed love online, I did something boring. I rebuilt myself quietly. I returned to school for advanced certification in family financial law. I restructured my assets. I moved money legally. I strengthened my social connections, not flashy friends. Influential ones. Community leaders, charity board members, parents at our children's elite school. I never spoke badly about him. That confused people. He left you. Yes. You're not angry? No. Calm women scare fragile men. Because unpredictability is power. 8 months later, the cracks appeared. Vanessa posted less. David looked tense in photos. Subtle things. Then came the first rumor. He's controlling. I didn't spread it. I didn't confirm it. I simply existed calmly while it circulated. Vanessa messaged me privately one night. "Did he ever make you feel small?" Interesting. I didn't respond immediately. Timing matters. The next morning I replied. "He needs to feel large." That's all. No insult. Just truth. 2 weeks later, they stopped posting together. Here's what most people don't understand. When a man publicly replaces his wife quickly, society watches. And society judges quietly. They were invited to fewer events. People smiled differently. Whispers began. He lost admiration. The very thing he traded me for. Meanwhile, I was glowing. Not physically. Positionally. I joined the charity board he always wanted access to. I was asked to host community events. Not because I begged. Because I was stable. And stability is rare. One afternoon at a fundraising gala, he approached me alone. Vanessa was not with him. "You look different," he said. "I am," I replied. He hesitated. I think we moved too fast. We. Interesting word. I smiled softly. I moved exactly when I needed to. During divorce negotiations, he expected emotional pleading. Instead, he met strategy. Because while he was distracted, I studied every shared asset, every hidden investment, every insurance clause, every tax shelter. I didn't fight loudly. I negotiated intelligently. When the settlement closed, I secured majority custody. I retained the primary property. I positioned long-term asset growth in my favor. He kept liquidity. I kept stability. Liquidity fades. Stability compounds. He realized too late. 2 years after he replaced me, he attended another gala. This time alone. Vanessa had left 6 months earlier. I arrived on the arm of someone different. Not flashy. Not performative. Respected. Grounded. A man who did not need admiration to breathe. When David saw us, he froze. Not because I was with someone new, but because I was untouchable. He had tried to reduce me publicly, but patience had elevated me privately. He approached us. Can we talk? I looked at him calmly. We are talking. He swallowed. I made a mistake. I studied him for a long second. No, I said softly. You made a choice. And here is the truth he finally understood. I never tried to destroy him. I let his weaknesses do that. All I did was remove myself. And build. Revenge is not screaming. It's not exposure. It's not humiliation. It's letting someone believe they've won, while you quietly redesign the outcome. He replaced me in 2 weeks. I replaced him in 2 years. Not emotionally. Structurally. And the most painful realization for him wasn't losing me. It was realizing I never needed to fight. I just needed to wait. If someone replaced you tomorrow, would you react? Or would you become irreplaceable?